Have you ever been loved by hundreds of children? Have you ever felt that love? The way they talk about you? Oh. Mother's Day came early, bitches. And it's, she comes in the form of a reality check. And she's bearing gifts. And the gifts are painful resolutions that must be delivered some way, somehow. And if I had been communicating with them to how I truly deeply felt, to who I truly, truly am, instead of fearing that they're just gonna judge me or not like me for that, I would not have been banned from my show. I would not have been kicked out of my own show. But what's up, you beautiful bastards? Today was supposed to be the best day of my life thus far. And it turned out to be one of the rudest awakenings that the universe could muster. Oh, it was supposed to be the best day because I'd worked so hard. I worked so hard, I waited so long, daydreamed about this opportunity my whole life. Daydreamed that one day I could put on a show, that I'd put on a show, a dancing show, and it would be so incredibly beautiful, empowering, fun, ecstatic. And instead of being at the show, I'm here making a video about how you cannot trust anyone and how you should just really stop trusting everyone. Especially if you've never had a moment in your life where you just retreated from the world and stopped trusting people and went deeper within yourself to figure out how to navigate this life without being codependent on other people's actions and reactions or inaction. Because all of your actions and inactions and reactions all go back to you. And so if you go around this world in a naive manner, in a codependent manner, and you just trust people, trust that they got to figure out, trust they know what they're talking about, trust that because they have a higher ranking than you, that they got something figured out, well, that energy is going to come back to you and it's going to slap you in the face, show you that you can't trust anyone. You can't trust these humans out here. You can't even trust people no matter how nice you are to them, no matter how sweet you are to them, no matter how polite you are to them, no matter how much you stay out of their business and mind your own business. No matter, you can't trust anyone until you start communicating. There's 23 people in it. 23 people. And I'm the director. And I'm out here crying to the camera. Well, I cried for a few hours. I want to be authentic, and you want to be authentic because it's a better life. It's a more beautiful life. It's a more fulfilling life. It's a life full of light because you're living your life as you are, using your unique skills and talents and your passions and purpose to be purposeful. And that is a life that's worth living. And in the past, I was not being authentic to my true powers and skills and abilities. I was not being accountable to myself. I have to work a regular job, regular dance coach. I like where I work, but I am around people who are unconscious. I'm around unconscious people. They're still learning how to be real with themselves. They're still learning how to process their feelings. And they haven't had an awakening yet because they haven't had enough life experience outside of their comfort zone, outside of their community that they grew up in. You know, they've probably never traveled, they've never had like a high stakes job, they've never been in situations where of serious accountability for teens. That was just my destiny. Here's where I went wrong is I trusted and I assumed that these people in my job that have been doing my job longer than I have, who've been at this company longer than I have, that they're above me, or that I can trust them to do their job, that I can trust they will have my back. So this is what I realized, is that instead of trusting people and assuming that they got you, or assuming that they understand what you're talking about, or assuming that they understand your needs and that they're going to meet your needs, or that they even want to meet your needs, instead of assuming that by just trusting them and letting them handle it and just you just going with the flow and letting life happen to you, instead of doing that, you must become more communicative. No matter how high ranking they are in their career, that doesn't speak to as much as how someone communicates. And the real me, if I wasn't like contractually obligated to be in that space, would be so open and free. But it's hard for me because I'm trying to also make people feel comfortable. Because it's easy for me to be friends with somebody. It's really easy. I make friends really easily, almost immediately. I make friends everywhere I go. Okay? I make friends all the time. But I'm careful at work because you never know who you're getting fucking involved with. You never know what energies they bring. You never know what they do. Okay? You never know what they do. You never know what they're doing. Ugh. She's got black magic on me. So she said, honey, that thing's cute and that thing doesn't pay no attention to me. Why the fuck would I? And I guess I'm gonna have to take a vow to start getting more real with people. But it's like, for real, it's hard to contain all this goddess energy. Slowly learning that I've created all my own blockages for myself. If I had been more authentic, I wouldn't be in this situation. If I was real about how I felt and I wasn't just professional all the time, they would not have done me so dirty. Because through the process of communication, they're empathizing with me. But if I'm not communicating with them about how I feel and about my wants and needs and dreams and goals and who I am as a person on the inside, how much I feel for them and respect them, they're not empathizing with me, and they're assuming that I don't feel that way because I'm not communicating it. Because they're living a life of assumption. They're living their life assuming everything about everybody else without actually knowing the truth. But you and I, we're more authentic than that. We're more real than that. We're more spiritual than that. We're more beautiful than that. We understand that we need to communicate with each other. It takes a community to build. It takes a village to build something for real. So we need to be more communicative, and we need to be very conscious about how we communicate. We need to be very conscious about our relationships. Otherwise, we're just playing out a cycle and a cycle and a cycle that's cursed our ancestry. Because you become more conscious and self-aware of that, you can understand how important it is for you to practice and develop your conscious communication and your conscious relationships. These people don't understand that. I'm too cool for school. She called the big boss, the biggest boss, I guess, the biggest boss, to get me kicked out of the Mother's Day show that I produced. To this coworker who's slightly higher ranking than me, but not higher ranking spiritually, she came for me and I was always polite to her, even complimented her makeup. I just always said hi. And to be honest with you, she never said anything. She never really said something. I remember I tried to talk to her, so I'm always friendly and stuff. I'm like, you never know if someone's gonna be a customer, for real. Someone can make you some money. You never know. So I'm always polite, and that's why I'm always nice and polite and kind of respectful and accountable and responsible. She wears the same exact eyeliner look every day. Sometimes I see in the makeup. I can see in the makeup, and I'm like, just in the way she does her wing. I'm like, the way she does her wing is sad. I feel like she doesn't like her job. But she came from my job. It's like, why are you gonna come from my job if you don't even like your job? If you can't even do your job, why are you gonna come from my job? Jealousy. I can't You gotta go through all the ego deaths in order to get this fucking amazing, let me tell you. And you know what? Let me spare you. Or let me just give it straight to you. You know? It's like, let me spare you the ego death by just giving it straight to you. Infinitely more attractive. Infinitely. I'm actually just incredibly blessed, but with my blessings comes a lot of pain. Because all that pain is pushing me into my power, and the power that I realized in myself where I failed out in this situation that I'm going to be describing to you. And what I come to every single time after a deep mourning process, after letting go and detaching, after getting real with myself and looking at myself where I'm at, I realized I didn't pray enough. I'm not praying enough. And that's just the honest truth. And that's not to be religious. It's actually scientific and alchemical. Because in prayer, it's like therapy, self-therapy. You're acknowledging your own problems. You're confessing your own faults. And you're begging for help and guidance and protection. When you put that energy out, not only is that an energy that you continue to walk with, but also in a psychological way, you're seeing yourself. You're hearing your needs. You're communicating to yourself. You're communicating to your God in you that you need some help. So you're actually doing a deeper process of therapy. So that's why prayer really is one of the answers. Look at me. Unstoppable today. Dance. Can I tell you what it is? Would you like to know? To the song Unstoppable by Sia. And it's about being unstoppable. First of all, no, I'm not gonna say. This is for a Mother's Day event, a Mother's Day show. It's a Mother's Day show for mothers, you know? The song is Unstoppable by Sia. A high kick into the splits, and they jump in joy, and it looks better. There's like 23 super cute kids, like world's cutest kids, like so cute. And they were unstoppable for me today. They probably lost so much faith without me. She tried to take us down. She was jealous of me from when she got there. That's deep. You know what ticked her off? The fact that she couldn't do attendance. Come on. She didn't even know a song. What was she even doing there? Didn't deserve to be there. Because she's incapable of doing attendance. That's like the main part of our job, you know? It's like, just because you don't know their names doesn't mean that you can't do it. That was sick and twisted like that. How the world can be so fucking cruel. How the world can be so cruel, so cruel. So fucking codependent. So is your boss. Oops. Are all y'all? Damn. You know what her biggest problem was is that she couldn't do the attendance. She showed up, she grabbed my attendance clipboard, and she was like, okay, what's that like? She's like, okay, well, I'm Coach Araceli. She's like, I'm gonna take over for the site coordinator today. And, okay, so we're gonna do your attendance, right? So I was like, all right. So you took the attendance on your own. So, okay, you got that handled. Because I told her, I was like, I have to go get the other kids. I went to go get the other kids. I came back to get the other kids. And, you know, the kids are running all over the place. Kids are running, they're jumping, they're gonna try to jump me. They're trying to jump me. They're like, oh my God, and then she starts yelling at me to do the attendance. And it's like, okay, well, I thought you were doing the attendance. Well, I grabbed all the kids. And by the time that I knew that, I was like, fuck. I was like, I feel like she's gonna fuck something up. And she did, she fucked me up. I'm such a happy person, and I'm a beautiful, capable coach. And everybody loves me at both of the schools that she works at. See how you see how the devil can be so wicked? Do you see how the devil can be so wicked? Whoa, that is not fair. She took that away from me. She took it away from me. Oh my God, do I have so much power? I run these schools. I run this shit. I run these schools. All these kids know me and love me. And they tell me that they love me. It's so wild. They love me so much. Have you ever been loved by hundreds of children? Have you ever felt that love? The way they talk about you? Oh, the what they would do for you? So beautiful. It must suck for her to take a coach away from her dancers. What evil lies within you to do that to a team? To a team of kids to take their coach, who's a total goddess and just so amazing. On Mother's Day, she called the big boss, the big old boss, who for some reason couldn't see was a misunderstanding. Big boss, I guess, is so big boss in that day. For some reason, she decided to go with Araceli, who's a visitor at this campus, a visitor to my students, doesn't even know the student's name, and couldn't even do the attendance, which is like every day on day one of you're doing attendance for kids that you do not know. So what do you mean you didn't pass day one, but you're the manager? Like, what the fuck? It's like, what do you mean? She fucked my day up. My big day. The day that, for Mother's Day. For Mother's Day. Happy fucking birthday. That I couldn't be there on my fucking Mother's Day. What the fuck? I'm Big Mama. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. Totally. Fuck you. Fuck you. But guess what? I love you. You know what I mean? It's like, thank you so much for the opportunity. I just loved having it. It was like the best time of my life. I'm like so excited. I'm working towards a goal. I'm working towards my goal. I'm working towards my big goal. I get to see a production that I've done. A production which I want to be a producer, which I want to be a creative director, which I want to get people to dance on camera. And this is the day that I got to see that into like 21 different students, and I was denied that access to the Akashic Records. That I was denied. Eyeliner, bitch. That's mean. I wear eyeliner. No, I shouldn't say that. I say the fucking raccoon. Fucking coon. I like to make people feel beautiful. So I'm sorry that you, coon. I'm sorry that you felt so ugly. Especially when they all cried for me. I pray for you, girl. More importantly, far more importantly, I pray for myself. I'm sorry that you felt that hideous. I'm sorry you feel like a tramp. You have a low self-esteem, that you're weird and you have secrets. That's just the way you are, and I'm just the way I am. And even though mine is weird too, at least it's better, and it's more empowered, and I'm more beautiful for it, because she's so jealous of me. She literally kicked me out of my own Mother's Day show. It's just so cool. Weak. It's like, yeah, you're weak. So, you know, she never apologized. And people who never apologize for the wrongdoings, well, they get their karma. They miss out on life's most valuable lessons. And they create blocks. So, don't be someone who creates your own blocks. Man, I love quoting myself. When I see you, I'm gonna go up to you and I'm gonna say hi. I'm gonna be like, hi. How's the show? Did you like our performance? Which made moms feel unstoppable in their souls, make them feel powerful in their souls. We delivered that Beyonce effect into the mothers. Did you like that? Did you like the feeling? Did you like feeling how low you were? Did you like feeling embarrassed? and that you're gonna be in this. I also know like a lot of things about the inner workings of the psychology of these things, and that's why I'm just like so entitled. It's just like I know the psychology, like I understand people when they're doing this as an anthropologist. So I mean, studies show that when I check people that it fucking feels better. That's what studies show. Studies show that when I check someone on what they've done to me, I feel a whole lot better. When I speak my truth and I confront them, best believe, Coach Gabri. Turn up. Here, you look like you want to get smoked. No, I just mean to smoke you out. Ooh, you don't like that one? Ouchie, 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 ouchie. Ouch, 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 ouch. You don't like that one? You don't like it? You don't like it? Oh, you don't like it? Fucking slap you with my fucking stank. Don't fucking let me catch you. Don't let me catch you in the streets. I'm gonna be throwing my hands in the air and waving them like I just don't fucking care, bitch. Oh, she's gonna regret that day. Sorry that you were the one, Mamacita. But you about to regret that day, baby. You got some evil in you. I made the most empowering. Oh, look, there they are. There's the bus. There's the bus. There's my show. There's the bus. Hey. They all saw me. Bye. Those are my kids. I'm sorry that you were deceived. I'm sorry that it didn't make sense for you. I'm sorry that you were confused to be there and without me. And even if you weren't, even if you forgot, which you won't forget. I know you won't forget. Just trust that I knew you did it for me. You didn't give up. So next time I'll be more grateful for the opportunity. Remember, you are divine. You are created and you exist, and like there's so many aspects about you that you have no idea about. There's so much going on inside you that like you still have to explore all these different meanings and ways of seeing and ways of flowing into life easily, ways of being guided by the power of nature and the being of nature. So if I can leave you with anything, or if I have anything else to say, let it come out of me now. Buy my merch. Buy my merch. Beautiful freaking show that I orchestrated.
Remember to subscribe
to my show, to our show.
Subscribe for more psychedelic vlogs and guided dance journeys. I make guided meditations. Check them out.
Oh, and there's a part 2.
Stay tuned for my comeback story in which vengeance is mine.
Don't talk to me. You're not